Hey everybody, my name is Chris. Welcome to Casual Fragrances. Today's video, I'm going to give you my top 5 fresh and clean fragrances to wear in 2020. If you'd like to hear more, please stay tuned. These are my top 5 fresh and clean fragrances. So here we go. Full disclaimer, these are my 5 that I'm going to wear in 2020 as fresh and clean fragrances. You might have a different list. Might be better, might be worse. Leave your list down below in the comment section. I'm very curious what you guys, ladies and gentlemen, are wearing. So I'll start off. My number 5 is a fragrance from the house of Novices Parfum, and it's no other than Novice Parfum. We know this fragrance from Stephen Radulescent's line. This fragrance has notes of bergamot, grapefruit, neroli, orange, pink pepper, juniper berries. We have amber, yang yang, rose, jasmine, musk, vetiver, and cedar. So, a lot of notes here. What I get from this? Great distribution. This fragrance opened up fresh, clean, citrus fragrance throughout the fragrance, well on my skin. Like I said before, projection is very good for the first hour and a half. Then it comes closer to the skin after every hour, but it comes a little scent bubble around you when you wear this fragrance, and longevity will get between 7 to 8 hours. It's a great fresh and clean fragrance. If you're in the market for a fresh and clean fragrance, you want something that's going to get you through the workday, you want something that is niche quality, definitely check this out. For now, it's Novices Parfum, Novice Parfum. My number 5. Number 4 fragrance on the list is the designer fragrance. It's from the house of Chanel, and they do have 3 flankers. This is the 3rd iteration of the fragrance, and no other than it's a 2018 release, Bleu de Chanel Parfum. Bleu de Chanel Parfum. This fragrance here, it's a real good one. Distribution's good. This one here is another fresh and clean fragrance with Bleu de Chanel Parfum, the EDT or the EDP. There's 3 revelations of the fragrance here, so it doesn't matter which one you pick up. It has notes of citrus, lavender, geranium, cedarwood, sandalwood. This is a really great powerhouse designer fragrance. It's been around for many years, the Chanel brand, and these keep bringing out bangers, and people like Chanel. People sometimes are tired of the fresh and clean, but these fragrances are mass appealing. Women like it off their boyfriend, husband, whatever. This has been a staple in every man's collection, whether it's Bleu de Chanel EDT, the original, the EDP, or the Parfum. I've had them both. I've literally went through a whole bottle of the EDT, and then I got the EDP and it was okay. Then I sold it and I saved enough money and I bought the Parfum. This one lasts the longest on my skin. Projection is not beast mode. It's there for the first 2 hours and it comes closer to the skin. I get about a good over 10 hours of longevity with this. This is a really good, stays on my skin. I have no complaints. People around me like it and really enjoy Bleu de Chanel Parfum. So definitely check this out. My number 3 on the list, no other from the house of Dior, is Dior Sauvage EDT. Now you can get Dior Sauvage EDT, EDP, or Parfum. Any one of them will be great as a staple fragrance in your collection. The reason why there's 3 versions of it, the first one sold, bam, they pumped up the next one, bam, they pumped up the next one, the 3rd one. Parfum is not my most favorite from the lineup. My girlfriend likes that one a lot. That one is very close to the skin on my skin. And the EDT I have here, this one is the strongest out of the 3. Yes, people said it'd be reformulated. Like I said before, it's still Dior Sauvage. Everybody's skin chemistry is different. This fragrance, you can go nose blind to it with the ambroxan and the bergamot in this fragrance here. This is a fresh and clean fragrance. I really have no complaints with this fragrance here. Now, this fragrance here, distribution is good. This is a fresh and clean fragrance, and with this fragrance here, I'm gonna go over a note breakdown. We have bergamot, like I said before, ambroxan, geranium, we have pepper, lavender, vetiver, and we have patchouli. This fragrance is a staple fragrance. It's been out for well over 3 years now. People do tend to hate this fragrance for certain reasons I'm not going to get to in this video, because I don't get paid by Dior and Dior's not paying me. So frankly, I bought this fragrance. This will always be in my collection, whatever version that's latest out, because my girlfriend and I both enjoy this fragrance here. And the first day I went with my girlfriend to go on a date, I wore Dior Sauvage EDT, and she loved it off of me. She wasn't wearing the fragrances, and she's very happy. And this fragrance is a story behind it in my life. So for me dating her for the last almost 3 years now, so I'm very happy, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So Dior Sauvage, thank you. This is Dior Sauvage EDT. Projection is very good on my skin, well over 2 hours. I'm getting well over 8 hours longevity. I'm I'm not sure what my batch is. I know this is an older one, this is a newer one, but definitely check it out. It might work better on your skin. I haven't tried a new one, so I do apologize. If I get a chance, maybe I'll buy a bottle and do a comparison. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that. Anyway, my number 3 is Dior Sauvage EDT. My number 2 fragrance on this fragrance has been out for years now, since the 2001. It's been a staple in a lot of men's fragrances. Whether you're into fragrances or not, this will always be a staple fragrance. I recommend any guy that just wants to smell fresh and clean, definitely pick this fragrance up. You can get it at the discount. It's FragranceNet, fragrance by Perfume.com, MaxRoma.com. I don't get paid by these companies or places I recommend you buy your fragrances from, and they're 100% real fragrances, and everything's good to go. This is my number 2. It's a fresh and clean fragrance from the lineup, and I wouldn't have it any other way. This fragrance is from the house of Mugler, and this is Mugler Cologne. This is the bottle. It almost going with. I've been wearing a lot of this one. This is a great staple fragrance. Has a cool cap with the Mugler logo, Taylor Mugler symbol on it. Taylor Mugler symbol, and yeah, distribution is really good too. Definitely with this atomizer here, shoots out a lot. So this fragrance here, it's a fresh and clean fragrance. The notes are bergamot, neroli, orange flower, and white musk. This fragrance here, if you're not into fragrances, you just want to smell fresh and clean, you don't want to offend anybody, you don't want to wear something that you may not like yourself, you just want to be safe and go to work, smell fresh and clean throughout the day, and people say, oh, you smell really nice, you smell very clean. Are you wearing a soap? Is that a body wash? No, you can say it's Mugler Cologne. People won't know about it. Some people may, some people don't. It's a great staple fragrance if you want to jump right into fresh and clean fragrances and you're on a budget. Some people are on a fragrance budget, some people aren't. I know myself, I buy a lot of fragrances, but I'm on a budget too. You know, I buy what fragrance I feel like I really need, or I buy fragrances review on the channel that people want to hear about. But nevertheless, if you're not into fragrances, you're afraid to buy a heavy duty fragrance like Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, you want to go simple route, a little cheaper, Mugler Cologne. I have no complaints with this one. People around me always ask me what this is. They think I'm wearing like a body wash or soap, and I say it's Mugler Cologne, and most of them have bought a bottle and they enjoy. You can buy a bigger bottle. So nevertheless, check out Mugler Cologne. Down to this is my number 1 fragrance. Now, a lot of people will say this is an expensive fragrance. I totally understand that. It is getting on a discounter mark. Definitely check this fragrance out. This fragrance company has a lot of fragrances. They've getting a lot of backlash for this new flanker release. You know what I'm talking about if you're in these type of fragrances. Nevertheless, you love it or you hate it. I bought it when it first came out. You know, I enjoyed it. I got invited to a Creed event. I'll leave that video down below. Then Creed Aventus Cologne 2019 release here. Beautiful cap, cool bottle presentation. This fragrance here, Creed Aventus Cologne. This fragrance has notes of ginger, mandarin, basil rose. We have notes of patchouli, Indian sandalwood, vetiver, and at the end we have Cyrax, we have birch, we have musk and tonka bean. So this fragrance here, you can love it or hate it. It's up to you. This one here is gorgeous. This one, I enjoy this one over the original. And I know people always say, Chris, why do you like this over the original? The original, I felt like it didn't last on my skin. You know, I did 4 sprays of it, you know, and it just didn't last. Like, I smelled it for a good 5-10 minutes. My girlfriend said it went away. I'm like, you sure? I don't smell it, but can you smell it? Because you're not wearing the fragrance. She said, I don't smell it anymore off you. And I'm like, what? And then I got a big sample of it. Then I bought another sample. Then I bought about 3-4 samples. It just didn't last. It's fine. It's probably different batch variations just like this is. But this one stays on my skin. I get I get 6 hours of longevity, between 5 to 6 hours of longevity. I get 1 good hour of projection. And I'm very happy with the fragrance and I enjoy it. There's 2 different batches of this one, which is crazy, but that's what it is. You can either love Creed or hate Creed. They still make fragrances that people love and enjoyable. Does this smell like other fragrances? Yes. We kind of already know that. If you're into fragrance, if you're not, you will hear about it in the fragrance community or you'll hear it in videos about Creed Aventus Cologne. Just type it on YouTube. You'll find reviewers like me and other reviewers. Nevertheless, I enjoy this one. It's another fresh and clean fragrance you can wear, jump fresh out the shower. If you have extra money and you want something high quality and you like Creed fragrance or haven't tried them out, go to your local Creed store, Neiman Marcus, definitely check out, or Saks Fifth Ave, Creed Aventus Cologne, my number 1. Thanks for watching another video, ladies and gentlemen. If you like fragrance reviews, free fragrance giveaways, and you just like to learn about new fragrances, why not show your support by clicking that red subscribe button at the bottom of the screen? clicking the like button and leaving a comment down below. What are your top 5 Fresh and Clean fragrance, designer or niche? Or you can just do whatever one you want. Thanks for watching another video. More videos are coming soon. Until then, until next time, bye.